I managed to get my dream body back in 2020. I was fat and depressed, so I decided to make a change. And in today's video, I'm gonna tell you how you can do the same in just 21 days. I'll break down everything you need to do in order to get similar results, but let me tell you up front that the way that I teach people to lose weight does not require you to spend any money on diet, equipment, or gym membership. All that is required is your full attention now and a desire to change. Let's begin. We all know that most diets fail, and those who manage to lose weight following a diet after 1 to 5 years regain all their weight back. That's why I recommend you following any diet, because even though it's a good option, it'll be worthless if you can stay with it. And before you think I'm gonna tell you that instead of losing weight by following a diet, you should lose weight by working out as hard as possible, let me stop you right there, because that's not what I'm gonna recommend to you here. In order to lose weight, there is only one requirement. You must be in a calorie deficit. Period. As long as you eat less calories than you burn, you will lose weight. But the problem is that eating less is so freaking hard. Once we taste a little bit, we want to eat the whole thing. And I don't blame anybody for this, because I was fat for a reason, right? After trying many different things, even crazy things like taking laxative right after eating, I was tired because nothing was really working out. And hey, by the way, do not try that. That's so fucking crazy. So I discovered that there is an easy way to lose weight without worrying too much about what or how much you eat. The thing I'm talking about here is not a diet, it's more like a protocol, and it is intermittent fasting. Let's put it this way so you can understand it perfectly. When you eat food, it's like putting gas in the car so it can drive. But if you keep adding gas all day without giving the car time to use it, it just sits there and might even spill over. Intermittent fasting is kinda like giving your car a chance to use up the gas before you fill it up again. It means that you only eat during certain times of the day and take a break from eating the rest of the time. For example, some people might eat only between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. and then not eat anything from 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. the next day. During the time they're not eating, or the fasting time, their body uses the food it already stored for energy. It's not about eating less food, it's just about when you eat it. Therefore, that means that you don't necessarily need to eat less, you can even eat more at once, as long as you eat during your eating window. But you might be thinking, wait, but if I can eat even more, doesn't it mean that I'll gain weight? Yes, but no. The thing is that by restricting the time when you can eat, you are more likely to eat less than you need, because even if you eat a lot more at once, your body will be full and you won't be able to keep eating even if you want it. Before you start jumping and celebrating, let me tell you that there is one thing that you need to have in check for this to work, otherwise you won't make any progress. As I mentioned earlier, we need to be in a calorie deficit in order to lose weight. And there are some specific foods that have a lot of calories, and if you're not careful, they can mess everything up. So the first thing that I asked you to do was intermittent fasting. Easy. Now you have to stop eating some foods that can increase your calorie intake by a lot, even if you take just a little. You already know what those products are, but the only one that I beg you stop consuming right now is sugar. That thing is so bad for you, especially if you want to lose weight, that if you can remove that single one thing, basically everything becomes way easier. That's all I did back when I was fat, and in 2 months I lost 60 pounds just by doing intermittent fasting and not eating sugar or taking any sugary juice. If you can do the same, you'll get incredible results too. It only takes 21 days. If you can do it for 21 days, that new way of eating will become a new habit and you won't have to worry about it anymore. You'll just have to go normally through your day and you'll keep losing weight. For better and faster results, you can start working out, but it's not a requirement though. You can just start moving more, stand up every once in a while, stretch a little bit, and if you feel like it, you can go to the gym or work out at home. I'll leave a video somewhere here about the only exercise you need to do in order to lose weight. See you there.